Race 2, first run. Tommy looking okay here. So we're letting Tommy do his low road. You're gonna see that he generally really likes to try to go lower than people all the time. He's doing great. That's Morgan Pickney right there, a really good sailor with the American flag. But Tommy's the big low road guy, and I'm gonna let him try it, because sometimes it works for him. And we're gonna compare him to these guys who were right with him when he did the jibe set. So later on, we're gonna look at that. Tommy's over there. I think he's still ahead of, he actually rounded with the red, white, and blue kite there. So Tommy has lost. I think going the low road really is difficult in this current. I think you've got to play your angles downwind. When you're light, you got to go up a little. When you're fast and you're beating people, you go straight. If you're fast in a puff, you go low. So you got to change modes. Now you just let that boat, Stella, sail right up on top of you. That's not going to be pretty. That was a bummer. Should have gone low a while ago. Oh, are we going to be trapping Maddie?
Yeah.
Looks like she is. Tommy coming around about 16, 17. Still ahead of Diego, 5801, so that's good. Diego's big time Point Loma High national champion in fleet and team racing. Great laser sailor. Here comes Lena and Mercy, black kite, in about close to about 20 range. 38 boat fleet.
Oh, they gotta raise it all the way.
And Stella and Sophia coming around right on their tail. We got Tommy next to this blue kite. We're gonna look at this again by the leeward mark. We got Stella right here. Stella lost a little. We got to figure out her downwind speed. Her spinnaker's looking better. She's letting her pull too far forward. That's definitely a problem. We're pretty much trying to, the pull is to keep the spinnaker wing on wing, just like if it was a jib. You've got to keep it out away from the mainsail in these conditions. And then there's Lena's way over there with the black kite. So they were right ahead of Stella right here. So in a little while we'll film again, see how they did, and decide how we're gonna adjust and go better down. Here we go. Tommy coming in here in 17th. There's Diego. He's hung with Diego. Tommy should be going to the buoy over towards us. And let Diego go to the other one with all the traffic. Tommy should go to the left one here. He's gonna just round behind with all the traffic, but maybe that one, no, that one's favored by a lot, actually. These guys are, look how high these guys are pointed. I mean, it's definitely the left, the gate on our right, the one she's going around there, is definitely further upwind by a long way. So it's a good decision by Tommy to round 18th. Here comes Lena and Stella exactly even. So Tommy held even with the boat. So again, guys, one of our goals is upwind, speed. We got to practice together. We got to work together on upwind, because downwind, we're not losing anybody, just like we talked about. We're staying about the same downwind. Well, race 3, nobody at the committee boat. So we noticed that there were people at the pin, huge port tack lifts a little while ago. So there's no way that starting here is what we want to do, but we're going to see if Tommy can start, and what you should do is start and immediately tack. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He dropped down into Asher too much, but good. Tacking right away. That's all you can do when the pin end's favored. That was actually a good tack. He didn't come out of the tack pinching. You're gonna see every single boat getting on port tack immediately. So that's a good, when the starting is that open at the boat, you definitely know that end's not favored. Unless the fleet stinks. These are the leaders of race 3. And you'll see how much pressure they have in their spinnakers. Let's see how far out their jib is. See how it's blowing out? These guys are reaching right now. Everybody's reaching. Here is Stella and Sophia in the top 15. There's no way jibing would work right now. I mean, these guys must be... Why are they reaching so high? I have no idea. Stella and Sophia, unfortunately, are just getting rolled. Oh, there they go. So they're not doing a good job of looking upwind while they're going downwind. This happened the last race also. They've got to see people coming from behind sooner and start squeezing up sooner. There we go. There's Tommy and Preston at about 16, 17, 18, 19, so they're about the same. That must be black spinnaker. One of those black spinnakers must be Mercy, yeah. So our goal for the girls was to sail with the spinnaker a little closer to the boat. So I think the spinnaker was so far out in front of the boat in these waves, the boat was rocking around, so I'm having her sail with the pole a little further back than the last race, and the sheet a little tighter, and then I'm having Stella sail higher downwind anytime she feels like somebody's gaining on her. So as soon as somebody's gaining on her, I want her to go up 1 or 2 degrees and try to get the boat going faster. And then when she's fast, slowly squeaking down. This guy's jib sheet angle is very low. We're looking at travelers also. We really want to be 2 blocked in these conditions. We're not really using any bang. So we really want our travelers right on 2 blocked. Yeah, they look good. They look good. Maybe could have the skipper sit a little further forward, make sure the stern's not dragging through the waves. As the boat rocks, if the stern's like already pooched, it just makes it that much worse. Main does not need to go out. She almost needs a little tighter traveler. But maybe that's why she's going good upwind, is that she's not as closed off on the leech as our other guy. Trap in! So if you're having to bend your knees a lot, make sure the skipper's not easing the main out. If they're easing the main out, keep out. You don't want them easing the main much. And then the other thing is raise yourself up higher. If you're bending your knees a lot, raise yourself up a few more inches. So you can see everybody in the lead of race 3 is a little heel to leeward. This guy's jib is a little soft, so he's running pretty deep. 0 up there's a little higher than him. But this is good. These are all look the same. Little heel to leeward, pole's pretty high. The corners of the spinnakers are even. Pole's a little too high maybe, but fine. Perfect in the puffs. Tommy's Tommy's sitting way too far back and heeling more than the leaders, but definitely needs to sit forward. That's gonna drag the stern too much. I'm worried he's still got a little bang on. I'm worried she still has a little bit of bang on. Wow, Max and Maddie are right here. Nice. Beating some boats. Just flying right now. Coming to the finish of Raid 3 and we're neck and neck. Here comes Tommy right here. So I'm gonna say after race 3, we're gonna make a couple of changes. Downwind is going better for everybody. We're tending to copy more and go the same speed downwind, not going too low all the time. Upwind, we're gonna ease some travelers maybe. And probably gonna just make sure we're inside the spreader tip on our jib a couple, at least 1.5 inches, 2 inches, because that's what the leaders all seem to be at this wind speed. Race 4, last race of the day. Again, one of our goals was to not be committee boat and barging starters. We're not working on that. We're not working on that. Lena, when you wanted to go down a little, just ease the main a little, get a little flow. That's good. Stay high. Wow, Stella. And she's classic. Again, see how she goes down when the boat gets flat? Her telltales did not change. Don't turn down.
I made a good call attacking now.
So our goal for Max and Maddie were to sail a little flatter like this. They can still heel the leeward, but the problem before was they had plenty of wind like this. The boat would heel over, they would hike, and then when the boat would get flat, the crew would sit up. And what that does is it reduces the flow on the centerboard rudder. You need to keep the boat powered up, keep your feet in the straps if you can. This looks good. First time trapping in a regatta. Stella coming across. Our goals for Stella now are to sail a cleaner last half of the beat. So starting right now, the mark is there. Our goal is to stay right on the wind. Change modes on the telltales. If we're slow, press down a little, and make sure the leeward telltale's moving a little. When we're fast, make sure the leeward telltale is not moving. Right on the wind. Right now she's fast. She should be right on the wind, no lower. See that? The boat gets flat, she turns down. Don't turn down unless the jib luffs.